Hey yo, this is Jay. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to jump on your snakeboard. Two things that you need to be able to jump on a snakeboard. Number one is a Snakeboard Pro. Number two, some forward cross straps. Now it may sound a little bit self-explanatory of how to jump on a snakeboard, but there are a few tips that I can give you to make sure in all the different occasions that you're going to be hopping up and down curbs, stairs, or little obstacles in your way, they're going to help you jump easier and safer. No pun intended there. Now, if you're not familiar with snakeboards, the awesome thing about them is you never have to take your feet off the board to move, even when going uphill. But that then means that you can strap yourself to the board and easily hop over obstacles that get in your way. You don't need to learn to ollie. When carving down hills, they're hella fun. Now, the first thing before learning how to jump on a snakeboard is you need to be confident moving. It's not something I would try in your first few weeks. You also want to be able to get up a decent amount of speed. Jumping part, that's pretty easy. It is bending your legs and just hopping up and making sure you do bend your legs on landing to absorb some of the shock. First of all, I would learn it on the flat, somewhere that is pretty smooth and you're not going to trip over anything. Also, make sure you wear the appropriate protective gear. Now, once you are comfortable jumping on the flat, set yourself a few little obstacles to jump over. Once you've got that down, it's then time to learn on how to jump up and down curbs. Now, there are a few little tips I will give you, as there are a few different ways you can approach a curb. Now, before you try jumping up a curb moving, I would say try and do it standing still first. Do it with the curb parallel to you. Try and find somewhere that you're not going to be rolling around like I am right now. Don't go too close to the curb. You want to make sure you have a little bit of clearance just to ensure your wheels do not catch on the edge. Then when you're ready, bend your knees up and shift forwards a little bit as you jump. This is going to be the easiest way to jump up a curb. Once you're confident doing it standing still, it's time to do it moving. You don't need that much speed, and I like to angle myself slightly towards the curb. Now, a couple of pointers to remember are, do make sure that you jump high enough to make sure your wheels do clear the curb, because you don't want them catching. Angle it slightly. I just feel more comfortable this way. And then once you've landed, bend your knees and roll away, and then you can start snaking again. Then, once you are comfortable doing it parallel to the curb, it's time to tackle it straight on. With this, you're going to need a little bit more speed because you're going to have to travel a bit further to make sure you clear your rear wheels. This is something you can't practice standing still, and you are going to have to do it moving. You want to take a bit of a run up, get enough speed, and pop a little bit higher this time. Just making sure that your back wheels clear the curb. Once you're comfortable jumping up a curb, it's time to learn how to jump down a curb. This is actually a little bit easier. I would say learn this going straight onto the curb. Just like when you're jumping up straight on, you want to make sure that your back foot is going to clear the curb. So all you want to do is get a little bit of speed, go straight to the curb you're going to jump from, and make sure you bend your legs a little bit extra on landing. Because you're coming from a height, you're going to have a little bit more force going through your legs. Then you can carry on snaking towards your destination. Those are my tips on how to jump on a snakeboard. Remember, you need the Snakeboard Pro, which comes pre-drilled so you can fit the 4 cross straps to it or a full set of bindings. Practice it standing still first. Make sure you're comfortable moving with speed. Then build up through doing it parallel, straight to the curb, and then finally off the curb. If you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe. We've got a load of content here on the Snakeboard channel. And until next time, carry on snaking.